Hello Nidorinas and Nidorinos, and welcome to Hearthome City, where today the Hearthome Haunts are hosting the Snowpoint Frost, and the Frost are going to start out with Avalog and Beartic, whereas the Hearthome Haunts today are going to start out with Chandelure and Cursor. Now let us know in the comments below how much you think the Hearthome Haunts are going to win by, because quite frankly the Snowpoint Frost are having a terrible season. But seriously, let us know in the comments below if you think the Snowpoint Frost can get it done today, or if you think the Hearthome Haunts are going to win. Now we're going to Petal Dance coming from Chandelure to start this battle off. It's going to target Beartic and gets a very good hit there, taking Beartic down into the yellow. Beartic has its opportunity to respond right now, and it goes with a Tail Whip. So instead, it's just going to look to lower the attack stat of the Hearthome Haunts here. Sorry, not the attack stat, the defense stat. So many of those moves like Growl and Leer that you can get quite confused on them. Cursor, though, is going to go with a Clear Smog. And that's going to target Avalog here. And gets a surprisingly good hit with that move. With that said though, Cursor does have that 145 base special attack, which is amazing. As we get a Spark coming from Avalog targeting Cursor, and Cursor's Perish Body is actually going to cause the two of them to faint in the next 3 turns. Which is huge. That hidden ability Perish Body that Cursor has can be very impactful in battles. As that Petal Dance continues from Chandelure, and it takes Avalog down. So the Pokemon with a massive 184 base defense stat has already been eliminated, as we get a submission from Beartic, which will not affect the ghost types as they are immune to normal and fighting type attacks. And Cursor is going to go with an Acupressure. So it's going to boost its special defenses here, and it's already got that special defense of 130. I was going to say 114, but that's Poltergeist. Whereas 130 for Cursor here, as we get Glaceon, the evolution, coming out for the Snowpoint Frost. So that's already one Pokemon down for the Snowpoint Frost, which is a sign of the season they have had, sadly. As we get a second Pokemon eliminated for the Snowpoint Frost, as Chandelure takes down Beartic with its third Petal Dance before it gets confused due to the fatigue from the Petal Dance. Glaceon now goes with a Sweet Kiss, but Chandelure is already confused. Now Cursor is going to go with a Scold, targeting Glaceon here, as it's the only Pokemon on the side of the Snowpoint Frost right now. And it's a very good hit, and it leaves Glaceon with a burn as well. So Glaceon's going to be taking burn damage in between turns, as Cursor's Perish count falls to 1. So you know this is not going to be a clean sweep, which we have seen the Hearthome Haunts already do this season, as Cryogonal comes out for the Snowpoint Frost. Cryogonal's got that 105 base speed, so it should be the quickest on the field, and it will go first here. Goes with a Power Trip. It's going to target Chandelure, gets a very good hit with that super effective move, and it's even a critical hit, so it's actually probably not as powerful as you would think. Chandelure does shake off its confusion. And it's going to go with an Acupressure, which we just saw Cursor do, and Chandelure does it to Cursor as well, so Cursor's special defense gets another boost there, as we see Glaceon set up its Metronome, and it's going to go with a Mind Reader, so it's not going to go for a physical type move. Glaceon takes aim at Chandelure there, see if it can follow it up in the next turn. Now this is the last turn for Cursor. It goes with the Steel Roller, but it does fail, unfortunately, as Glaceon gets taken down into the yellow with its burn, but Cursor finally faints due to its Perish Body hidden ability, as we have Dragapult, the #1 draft for the Hearthome Haunts, coming onto the field now. Now Dragapult is the fastest Pokemon in the Elite Challenge. Like, it has 142 base speed, so you know it's going to go first, and it has been very impressive so far this season, as it goes with an Earthquake, but Cryogonal avoids it due to its Levitate, but this is going to hit Chandelure, which is going to be super effective. And Dragapult has taken down its own teammate in Chandelure, who is doing very well so far to start off this battle, which is horrible for the Hearthome Haunts, as now things are all tied up, and the Snowpoint Frost can focus their attention on Dragapult right now. And a very good hit by Cryogonal onto Dragapult there, taking it down into the yellow with that Dark Pulse. It was super effective, and now we're going to get a Terrain Pulse, but it does not affect Dragapult, as Glaceon is sitting in the red, clearly with only a short period of time left in this battle. But Decidueye now, the second draft for the Hearthome Haunts, comes onto the field with that Grass Ghost typing, whereas Dragapult is a Dragon Ghost. Dragapult now, it's going to go with a Seed Bomb. And it targets Glaceon, so it gets another elimination for itself this season. And Glaceon has been eliminated from this matchup, so the Hearthome Haunts are already back in front. Cryogonal now goes with a minimize, so it's going to boost its evasiveness. This could actually be very beneficial for the Snowpoint Frost. If they are harder to hit, they stand a much better chance of winning. Decidueye goes with a Sunny Day. This could potentially set Decidueye up for going for a Solar Beam later on in the battle, which would be massive because Decidueye being a Grass type will get a boost from the Solar Beam being a Grass type attack. Fifth Pokemon now will be coming out for the Snowpoint Frost. And it's Wolverine, the Water Ice type. Now, as I said, the Hearthome Haunts sitting third. They're in a very prominent position in the season so far with 7 wins. You have to wonder if they're going to add to that today. You got a Magnet Rise coming from Dragapult. So it is levitated with that electromagnetism. Cryogonal goes with a Poltergeist. So Dragapult's going to be hit with its own Leper Berry. This could potentially finish it off, which would be really surprising, but it has been unbelievable. Cryogonal itself has done all the damage to Dragapult and taken down the pseudo-legendary. So Dragapult is out of this battle, and it's actually all tied up again. The Snowpoint Frost are holding their own so far against the Hearthome Haunts. This is the second time I've seen an Earthquake in this battle as Decidueye goes for one. Again, Cryogonal avoids it due to its Levitate ability, so Cryogonal is still at 100% health as Wolverine takes the damage from that move. Wolverine looking to focus on Decidueye goes with a Rising Voltage. And it's not very effective on the Grass-type Pokemon. And Gourgeist, another Grass Ghost Pokemon, comes out for the Hearthome Haunts. Now the Snowpoint Frost, again, 18th. They have lost 10 games this season. They've only won 1 game as we get a struggle from Cryogonal. So there's that first damage to Cryogonal. It's recoil damage to itself. And it did more damage to itself than what it did to Gourgeist there. Decidueye goes with Cotton Spore. Targeting Wolverine as Cryogonal avoids that attack. Gourgeist now going for its first move of the match. And it's going to go with a Pound. Doing more damage to Cryogonal now as it's getting chipped away at by itself as well as other Pokemon. Freeze Dry coming from Wolverine. This will be super effective. Goes for Decidueye and a huge hit, taking Decidueye down into the yellow. Almost puts it in the red. Decidueye hangs in there. Cryogonal still with no moves left. Goes with another struggle. Again, minimal damage to Gourgeist, doing more to itself than what it does to that Ghost Grass Pokemon. Get a dig now coming from Decidueye, so to bury its way under the ground. Now it can't go for Cryogonal because Cryogonal, as we've established, will avoid ground type moves due to its Levitate ability. We get a final Gambit coming from the terrifying Pumpkin, targeting Wolverine. Gets a huge hit on Wolverine who just holds on, but Gourgeist has eliminated itself, which is massive. This actually puts Snowpoint Frost in front of the Hearthome Haunts in this matchup. They have taken the lead. Now at Flame Charge, Decidueye is going to avoid that move. We have Gengar now coming out for the Hearthome Haunts. Gengar is a Poison Ghost type, and it should be the quickest on the field, and it's even faster than Cryogonal. It goes with an Ice Fang on the Ice types. Gets Cryogonal down into the red, but it's still hanging in there. Now Cryogonal is going to go with another struggle, this time going for Gengar, which means Cryogonal is going to eliminate itself. So already things are tied back up as we're down to the last 2 Pokemon on both sides. And Decidueye goes with that dig, which eliminates Wolverine, so now the Hearthome Haunts are back in front. But amazingly, the Snowpoint Frost are putting up a huge effort against the Hearthome Haunts here. This is what they need to do. They need to take it to these more powerful teams as their final Pokemon comes out, and it's Darmanitan in its Galarian form. Now, Darmanitan has a massive 140 attack stat, so it has the potential to wipe both Gengar and Decidueye off the battlefield. We get a Fire Punch though coming from Gengar, so it'll be super effective on Darmanitan. Taking it down into the yellow already. Darmanitan has its chance to respond though, as it is quicker than Decidueye. And it goes with a Razor Shell. And it goes for Gengar. And a massive hit. Gengar is taken down by that Razor Shell from Darmanitan. Unbelievable connection there. So we're down to the final 2 Pokemon as we get a Shadow Claw coming from Decidueye. And that will take Darmanitan down. So Decidueye gets the victory for the Hearthome Haunts, but Darmanitan definitely gave the Hearthome Haunts a fright there today. That would have been very embarrassing for the third place team to lose to the Snowpoint Frost here today. But Hearthome Haunts get a massive victory, keeping themselves in the top 4. We will find out if they can climb up into the top 2 at the end of this round. But unbelievable today. I cannot believe the Snowpoint Frost took it to the Hearthome Haunts so well. Fantastic performance by them. The Hearthome Haunts will probably not be happy just being threatened by such a team. But next week, they're going to have a huge matchup against the Rustboro Rockies, who at the time of speaking are in 4th place. Which means 2 top-tier Pokemon sides will be going against each other next week. And I really look forward to that game. I don't know who will win, and I can't wait to see it. Hopefully we get a good one. Whereas the Snowpoint Frost continue their poor season, but next week they're going to face the Saffron Psychics, who at this stage are sitting 17th. So the only team who are just above them, Snowpoint Frost and the Saffron Psychics, the 2 bottom teams. So the Snowpoint Frost could get their second win of the season next week, potentially. So I kind of look forward to that as well, because they really need another victory, because their season so far has been embarrassing. But the Hearthome Haunts, huge win. This is what they needed. They did not want to lose this today. And I'm very impressed that Darmanitan taking it to Gengar like that. That was awesome. But Decidueye hung in there, took care of business for the Haunts. But Nidorinos, thank you so much for watching. Let us know in the comments below who you thought was the best on field. And if you like what you saw, leave a like, share, subscribe. But more importantly, always remember, you are awesome. And I will speak to you next time.